Very good afternoon, students. I hope you can hear my voice. If yes, please show it with your thumbs. If you can't unmute yourself, please. Okay, good. Chalo. So we'll start with the session. And till now, I hope that your all the uploading, downloading things are being done. If not done, still see to it that it should be done. And see to it that whatever I'm telling you, whatever I'm explaining you, you note it down as well. Practice it at the same time. Note it down as well. That will be little helpful for you to understand the things and remember the things for a longer duration. So let's start with that. And my screen is visible to you all, everyone. Yeah, I hope it is seen to you all. Please just show it with a thumbs up. Yeah, good. Okay. So if you have any query, you can just ask it and see to it that the things will be going to be very slowly, aram se jayega. So you just see to it that all the things you can note it down as well. At the same time, you can just yeah, go on the page.
Sir, can you wait a minute? I am joining from another device.
Okay, no issues. So the page, just lower your hand and do we have to open AutoCAD? Yes, you have to open the AutoCAD. Everyone, just open the AutoCAD 2022, and any problem related to the installing or uninstalling of the AutoCAD, that I think so it is being already clear to you all, and you are having already along with you the command bar. So just check that you are having the command bar. Anyone is there who is not having the command bar? Anyone is there who is not having the command bar? Okay. So if sometime it will happen that you might not be having the command bar in front of you. So for the command bar, what you have to do is you have to do Control 9. Okay. Control 9. That will come with your command bar. So please note it down about the command bar. Control 9. Okay. Now let's start with the session. Okay. So the very first thing is, for starting with the drawing, for starting with any kind of drawing, we are supposed to have the measurements, and the measurement should be defined with the units. So what type of unit you will be using, such that the measurement will be unique, or sorry, it will be similar to the others. As you already aware of while doing a drawing practical or a drawing lecture, that everything, all the dimensions here are in mm, okay, millimeter. So here also we have to set the things as per that. So we have to set the things as per millimeter. So how we will do it is, we'll just type in a command bar units. We'll type in a command bar units. Okay, bachcho? UNITS, units. We'll type in a command bar units, and now enter. There will be a pop-up gonna be coming. The pop-up seems to be in this way. Yes, Anushka, go on with the question.
Actually, your voice is not clear. It's breaking, even if it's on full volume.
Okay, wait a minute.
बैकग्राउंड से बहुत आवाज आ रही है.
Now is it visible? Now is it audible? Now
Yes,
is it also?
background का थोड़ा है, but वो ठीक है अभी. This is better. Means it is
Okay.
audible more now.
Okay, good, no issues. So the now the just lower your hand if it is done. Okay. Okay. So the background keyboard disturbance are nice. Okay. Yeah, that will happen because other lectures are being also going on, but I'll try to maximize that so that my voice should reach to you all people. The background should get submerged. Okay, so now the insertion scale, the pop-up what it is coming having the insertion scale. So insertion scale is having the unit as millimeter. Okay, it is having the unit of millimeter. In that you are having a precision. So the precision you have to keep it 0.0. Okay, you have to keep it to 0.0. That will give you the completion of this particular pop-up. The pop-up में क्या क्या entry करना है? You have to see to it that this should be millimeter and this should be 0.0. Precision should be 0.0 and insertion scale should be millimeter. That's all. We'll just complete and okay. Now, the things whatever I have told you right now about the units, that should be done every time whenever you are opening in AutoCAD. Okay, every time you are opening in AutoCAD, you have to see to it that it should be common. It should be done at the very front. Okay, everyone understood? Okay, wait a minute.
Sir, can you repeat how to change it to millimeter? And you are on mute.
Now it is fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what you have to do is you have to just write it down here, units. ठीक है, UNITS, units. ठीक है, and then enter. Units लिखना है और फिर उसके बाद क्या करना है, enter. तो enter करेंगे तो you what will be getting, this pop-up you will be getting. ठीक है, this pop-up will be having the insertion scale. In that insertion scale you are supposed to put down millimeter. ठीक है, क्या डालोगे आप, millimeter. क्या डालोगे everyone, millimeter. ठीक है,
Yes, sir. Understood.
okay, after the precision you are supposed to put it at 0.0. क्या डालोगे precision, 0.0. that will complete your this pop-up. After then the next question comes is what is the size of the sheet on which we are drawing this all diagrams. So in your book, the notebook what you are having, that is having a page of A4 size. ठीक है, वो आपका पेज कितना होता है, A4 size. And in the drawing sheet it is being said that it should be A3 size. In similar way we have to set here the sheet size. ठीक है, so how you will be setting a sheet size? So for that what you will write it, you will be writing limits, 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 enter. ठीक है, limits, LIMITS, limits. ठीक है, now we'll go with 0, 0. 0, 0. That is the lower left corner limit, and then the upper right corner limit we have to set. So upper right corner limit, what you will be setting? That will be 1000, 1000. Now, why we are putting this 1000, 1000 rather than any other number we can put it? Yes, you can put it. The other number can be there. Here it is. So why I have given that the major dimensions comes in within this range only. Okay, that is why we take this type of a dimension. You can take it less than or more than this as well. That's not a problem. So with this, basically what we have drawn, we have drawn the sheet which is having the lower left corner, okay, and then the upper right corner. These are the two things what we have drawn so that our sheet completely is finalized. So in case when we are talking about 1000, 1000, so this becomes 1000 and this becomes 1000. Is it clear? So the sheet is 1000, 1000 size. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Yes. Yes, Purva, go on with the question.
So how do you change from lower left corner to upper right corner?
Okay, simply lower, you have to enter it. I'll just once again repeat it. What is there? Just have a look. Once again, I'll repeat it. I'll just type limits, 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 enter, 0, 0, enter, 1000, 1000, enter. That's all. Is it clear, Purva? Okay, good. Lower your hand, Bacha. Yeah, Amay, go on with your question.
Sir, in my AutoCAD, the command option is not available.
That is why I told you that at the starting only you can press Control 9.
Okay.
Control 9. Did you got it, Amay?
No, sir.
Control 9.
Still not working.
नहीं मिला Control 9 पे.
Sir, I got it. Sir, I got it.
Okay. So the guys just have a look once that the things whatever you are doing, this software is not a very small software. It will respond you a bit slower because of your specification of your system. Okay. So it might happen that the respond of the this software will be coming little slow. So don't not to worry. Wait a minute. It will respond you a bit fast. Yeah. Yes, Darshan. Go on with your question.
What about the upper right corner limit?
Upper right corner we have given 1000 comma 1000. Okay, you can give it anything, it's not a problem. 1000 comma 1000 is given in such a way that most of the diagrams you are getting within this range only. That's
Yes, thank you, sir.
sorry for the interruption. Okay, so that was something what we have seen in the case of the limits as well as the units. Okay. Now next, let's move to the next. Now when you see my screen is, seems to be like having a boxes. Okay, so when see the boxes are going to be changed like this. Okay, so that is basically what I'm doing is zoom in and zoom out. Okay, what I'm doing is zoom in and zoom out. So how to do this zoom in and zoom out? This is to be done by the scrolling of the mouse. Okay, by the scrolling of the mouse, you can do zoom in and zoom out. Scrolling of the mouse will lead you to zoom in and zoom out. Is it clear, everyone? Zoom in and zoom out. Now what we will do is next we will go with the command which is said to be as a line. There are two options. One is shortcut and one is the method which is preferred format. Either you type a line command here, line LINE, or you can just simply click on this particular icon. So when you click on this icon, you can get the line. Okay? Now you left click anywhere and then right click left click anywhere. Keep on doing the clicks. We'll get the lines. We'll get the lines. If you need a specific measurement, so you have to put the measurement here. That will give you the proper measurement. Let's take an example of the measurement. We are giving it as 2000. Yeah, so I'm getting the line which is of 2000. See, the line is very small, very small. See this much. Okay, so this is something what we are having as a 2000. So you can give the dimension also directly here and make the line, or you can randomly make it. But one thing I need to make you understand that right now you can make the line anywhere. Okay, anywhere randomly you can make it. But there is one icon with which once I just press it, you will not be able to make any of the line in inclined way. You'll be only able to make the line in the horizontal or vertical way, sleeping line or standing line pattern. Just have a look how it is. Yeah, okay. Now you can't make any line which is inclined. See, you can't make any line inclined. Here I'm making it, then I have to make it here, then I have to make it here, then I have to make it here. See, clear? And the moment I'll explain, I'll just click it this. I can make the incline line. Okay. This particular icon is said to be as an ortho mode. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Ortho mode. ORTHOMODE. Ortho mode. I just click once again. I'll be able to make only the horizontal and vertical line. Once I'll make it, I'll be able to make only the I can make inclined line. Once again, I click it here. I can make the horizontal and vertical line. I hope it is clear, everyone. Anyone has any doubt till here? Anyone has any doubt till here? Yes, come on, show your thumbs up, which will make me understand that you don't have any doubt. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. So with this, I am keep on making a line. But now I feel like कि बस हो गया. Now I don't want to make a line anymore. ठीक है? Now what I have to do? So for moving out of the command, any command, for moving out of the any command, you have to press escape. Okay, you have to press escape. So the moment you press escape, you will be out of the command. The continuity will break. See, you can see that there is no continuity in the line now. Okay, so now I can't make a line once again. ठीक है ना? So that is something what you want to move out of the command, you have to press the escape. So is it clear? Two things are clear. The line, if you want to make it straight, if you want to make it inclined, what are the two different terms? Okay, I hope it is clear, everyone. Anyone has any doubt? The things whatever I have told you, you also practice it and then write it down, note it down in your book, and then let me know so that I can move further.
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
मेरी आवाज नहीं आएगी because right now I kept myself mute. ठीक है? So you practice it, write it down, and then let me know so that I can start once again. So should I start now? Please raise your thumb so that I can just understand. I should start now. Everyone? Yeah, good. So now, student, someone was asking about, can you explain me once again the straight line, how I to make a straight line? Bacha, you just click on this ortho mode on. Okay, you go with the line command, click on this ortho mode on, you can make only the straight lines. Make only the straight lines. You can't make the inclined line. Is it clear? So I hope it is clear to you all. Now, this is one of the thing what we are supposed to understand. Now, what are the next steps? Just have a. Suppose that if I want to delete the line, if I want to delete the line, then what is the procedure? So deleting the line is simple, very simple. You press Control A. You press Control A. Okay, you press Control A and then simply you press the delete button of your keyboard. So you got the deleted portion. Okay, so you deleted each and everything. Is it clear, Bacho? So what you have done, once again I repeat, what I have done is I have pressed Control A and then I have pressed the deleted button. Now how I am doing this undo? How I am doing this undo? So that is something which is Control Z. You have to press Control Z and you can undo the things. Okay, you can undo the things. So Control Z you have to press and you can undo the things. Now this much is done. Now the question comes, if I want to erase something, but that is not to be erased specifically, complete each and everything. I want to delete something which is very yeah, Amit, you have to simply do Control Z. Control Z. Yeah, for undo it is Control Z. Z for zebra. So Control Z you have to do it. It will do the undo. Okay. Okay. Now what you have to do is, now I have to remove a line in the pattern like this way. Suppose that I want to erase this line. ये वाली line erase करनी है. So what I'll do is I just click on this line, press delete. ठीक है. I want to erase this line. Press delete. Done. I want to select multiple lines at a time and then so delete it. So you can select the multiple lines. Just left click, you have to go and you have to click on that and left click. Left click कर देना. You can select the multiple lines and then you can delete it. That's not a problem. So that is very easy. Now the question comes, okay, sir, I don't want to delete this complete line at a time. I want to delete only this portion. Okay, starting from here till here, I want to delete the portion. I don't want to delete the complete line. So for that, what you have to do is you have to do Control A. So you will select Control A. So Control A. Okay. So Control A, you are doing it, and then you are pressing on this, which is scissor kind of thing that is said to be the trim. TRIM, trim. You have to press on this. Okay, you have to press on this, and then you have to delete whichever the things you have to delete. Left click, delete, left click, delete, left click, delete, left click, delete, left click, delete. Take a left click, delete, left click, delete. Getting it? This way you can do trim. And if I want to move out of the command, can anyone tell me what is the key you have to press? Anyone can tell me? Come on. Now you have to move out of the command of the trim. What do you have to do?
Escape.
Very good. Escape. Very
Sir,
good.
can you show me the trim thing? My screen lagged, so I couldn't see it.
So simply what you have to do is you have to Control A, you have to select each and everything, and then you have to press this scissor icon. Okay, the scissor icon represents the trim. So you have to press trim, left click करना है, and then whichever things you want to trim it. That this portion you want to trim, you trim कर दिया, trim कर दिया. Getting it? Similarly, if I want to trim this portion, ये बीच का portion भी बीच करना है, trim. You have to click on the sections which you want to do a trim. Now, if you want to move out, there are many answers being given. Escape, press escape. So in that way, you can use the trim button. Everyone is clear? Anyone has any doubt related to this, whatever is being told, please practice trim. Trim is one of the options which will be used every now and then in your drawing. So please practice the trim. I'll give you next 2 minutes. Come on. Now I got the question. I got the question that can you please explain once again how to delete the single particular line? You simply what you have to do is you have to select or you have to click on that line and then press delete. That's all. It's very simple. Simply you have to just click on the line, left click on the line and then delete. Okay, left click on the line and then delete. That is the way of doing it. There is 1 more minute to practice. Just practice it. 1 more minute. Okay. So the 2 minutes are being done. You have practiced it properly. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. Okay. So next part is again you can the delete. Say how to select it. How to can anyone tell me how to select the drawing? Can anyone tell me how to select the complete drawing?
Control A.
Control.
Control A.
Yeah, control A. Everyone knows the control A. There is one more option of doing the selecting the complete figure. देखो कैसे करते हैं. You have to select. Left click करना है. Drag the. Left click करना है. Drag the mouse. Left click. Is it clear? Once again showing you. देखो यहाँ पे. left click, drag the mouse, left click, it will be selected. Okay, so this is also one of the way of selecting the figure. Okay, left click, drag the mouse, left click. Once again repeating, just have a look. Left click, drag the mouse, left click. Okay, this way also you can do it. Everyone, is it clear? Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just delete this portion. Okay, I'll delete it. Now let's move to the next part. Now the question comes to be how to make the circle. Okay, how to make a circle. The line is done. Now we'll make a circle. So the circle here you are having the circle. The circle has a multiple options. You can see here the multiple options. Center radius, center diameter, 2.3, point, tan, radius, tan. Now tan is basically the tangent, tangent, radius, 3.2 point radius, center diameter and center radius. I just click on center radius and then it is asking specify the center point. You can specify the center point. Okay, you can specify the center point of the circle, or you can right now just click it somewhere and then now you have to define a radius. So just have a look in the command bar. There are two things. Diameter is written in the bracket and the radius is out of the bracket. So whichever thing comes in a bracket, that is deactivated mode. Okay, activated mode is out of the bracket wala part. Okay, so now we'll make a circle radius, whatever the radius you can take. The radius you can, let's take an example that the radius is taken as 2000. So the circle is being made. Okay, circle is being made. Now the question comes, no sir, I don't want to make a circle of a radius. I want to make a circle of a diameter. So either you can go it from here or you can go it from here also. Just have a look what you have to do. You have to specify the center of a circle. I specified the center of the circle. Now it is asking again the radius. Rather than radius, what I'll do is I'll activate this part. How to activate that? So what I'll do is I'll just type here D. क्या type करना है बच्चों? D. Enter. So now see the diameter is coming out of the bracket and now it is being activated. So now I have to specify the diameter. Just take the diameter I'm taking at 4000. So the diameter is made now. Is it clear, students? Now everyone, is it clear? Now what you do is you uh, practice for all the types and then we'll start once again with a new shape. Chalo, I'll once again review.
Sir, can you show it again? My command box didn't appear that time when I made a circle.
First tell me that whether I was here till the, whether you people were here till I have made this circle. I thought of like I have moved out of the this meeting. Is it like that?
No, sir.
Acha, you will be okay. So yes, what you were asking once again, can you?
Sir, when I was making the circle, my command box disappeared. So I couldn't specify the radius, center, or diameter. So can
See,
you show it again?
now I'll tell you for each and every one, if your command bar get disappeared, not to worry, simply you just type it. It is not compulsory that every time the cursor to be taken here, click it here, and then you have to type it. Okay, so AutoCAD gives you that much of freedom that you can type it anywhere. Like suppose that, see, I am clicking it here. Suppose that I am not clicking it here. See, like this. But still, if I'll type units, ठीक है ये देखो units तो ये type हो रहा है automatically and enter it will come there automatically, so not to worry about the command bar. ठीक है, चलो once again I'll repeat once again that how I have drawn this circle. Before that I'll take some question. Okay, so we take talking about one more time. Okay, so just have a look. I have gone to the circle. Arrow, ये देखो ये छोटा सा arrow दिख रहा है आपको, तो you have to click on the arrow and then you have to click on the center radius. Now it is asking center point for a circle. So specify the center point of the circle. You can give any value here or I can provide directly as well. So specify center point. Left click I have taken. Now you have to specify the radius of the circle. So specifying the radius of the circle, let's take I'm giving 2000. I've specified the radius. Now, but I now know about the diameter of a circle rather than center radius of a circle. So what I'll do is I'll left click here and then I have to convert it into diameter. So what I'll do is I'll just type here D for daffodil, D, enter, and then I have to type the diameter, that is 4,000. 4,000, enter. See. So will you be able to complete this? Everyone? Everyone? Did you understood?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So please just think about all these terms and start doing it. Practice for all. I'll give you next 3 minutes. Come on, do it fast. So with this, I hope did you understood all the types of the circle.
So my command bar always disappear when I make a circle.
Not an issue. You just type control 9. Otherwise, not to worry about the command bar. The command bar is of simply just to for a beginners. Rest command bar, whatever you type it, it automatically comes under a command bar only. So not to worry about it. As you are a beginner, you feel like the command bar is very important. But yes, the AutoCAD has given such type of flexibility that you can type anywhere and getting the command. Okay.
Sir, I didn't understood that 10, 10, 10.
Okay, I'll show you this. Suppose that I'm making a circle of tan, tan, tan. Tan, tan, tan means three tangent they are taking. Okay, they are taking three tangents. So what are the three tangents? One tangent will be from this circle. I'll take this. One tangent will be from this circle, and another tangent will be taken from this circle. So this is the three tangents. Did you understood? So we are taking the tangent from the three circles. So 3 points are there for the tangent, tan, tan, and tan. Is it clear? Anyone has any doubt with any of the points? Yeah, please show your thumbs up so that we can understand that we can go forward.
Sir, but tangents are not being seen. Only the circles have means
Yeah, yeah,
joined
yeah,
with.
yeah. You'll not be able to see the tangent lines. Okay, you'll not be able to see the tangent lines, but it will take. You can see here. देखो एक green color का दिख रहा है. Green color का. Do you see everyone? This green color. There is
Yes, sir.
just beside the cursor there is a green color. The symbol what it is being made is your tangent symbol. Okay, it's a tangent symbol. So I'm just clicking it here, and then I'm clicking it here on this one, and then I'm clicking it here. So it is making the tangent. See? So there are three tangents what they have took it, and then they have made a circle. That is only a tangent. Tan, tan, tan. Any doubt? Anyone has it? Please specify in the chat. Otherwise, please just thumbs up so that we can move further. Please note it down the things whatever is being told to you. Okay, so we got a one thumbs up. Okay, rest of the people are nowhere to acknowledge the things as well, not a problem. So if I want to delete the things, okay, so what I'll do is how to delete the thing. Left click, drag the mouse, left click, delete. Left click, drag the line, left click. Okay, that is again the deletion. Now what we will do next is your triangle, rectangle. If I want to make a rectangle, rather than with the help of a lines, you can make it with the help of a lines. But if you don't want to make it with the help of a line, you can make directly as well a rectangle. The first corner point, what was given as, let's take first corner point and the upper right corner point, which is the right corner point. With this, you can make the rectangle. Okay, you can make a rectangle. So that is something what is mentioned for the rectangle. There are two things. One is polygon also. Rectangle हमने बना दिया. Once again, we'll understand how the rectangle will be made. This is like left click, and then you want to make the rectangle. So let's right now see when you see this portion, there are two dimensions are being given. One is keep on continuously changing, which is in blue color, and another one is changing, but it is not mentioned in blue color. So what does that mean? It means that right now, if I want to do it manually, the length of the rectangle, if I want to mention, let's take length of a rectangle, I want to make mention as a 2000. Okay, so I'll to press 2000, enter. Okay, press 2000 and enter. That means what? It is showing that you agreed with the next part, means next dimension, and you have taken this as a 2000. Once again, repeat. I'll just repeat it how it is done. Just have a look how it is repeated. So rectangle we have taken. This is the case. Now first corner we have defined. Now here it is like this. Okay. So here what I'll do is I'll do the suppose case. I'll take it 40,000 comma, see 40,000 comma 40,000 like this. So if I do it, it will create a rectangle of that. Now why we have put comma? Comma because one they have taken this distance and one they have taken this distance. Okay, students, is it clear to you all how to make a rectangle? If I want to make a rectangle, how to make it? I have to click on the rectangle icon, and then I have to specify lower left corner, which is first corner, and then I have to mention the width and length. Length and width. Suppose that length is taken as 2000 and the width is taken as 1000. I've just put 100. See, I've done actually, in fact. Once again, I'll show you. This, take this way. I'll just click this, I'm taking it. So I'll take this as a 2000, comma. I'll take 1000. Okay. So this is the case. So this is becoming your 2000, comma 1000. So this is your 2000, this is your 1000 for the rectangle. I hope it is clear to everyone. No doubt is there. Please specify by just raising a thumb.
Sir, you are on mute.
Sorry. So we need to go with a polygon. So I'll do it like I'll go with this. I'll click on polygon, and then they are asking that number of sides. Tell me the number of sides of the polygon. Let's take, we are making an octagon. Okay, octagon, 8 side, 8, enter. Now they are asking specify the center of polygon. Let's take specify center of polygon is this. Now they are asking whether it is inscribed in circle or circumscribed about circle. Okay, let's take it inscribed in circle. Okay, let's take it inscribed in circle. So now what is the this radius of the circle you want to take it? So the radius of the circle, let's take it to 10 pi. So I want very small now. Just have it. So this is the thing what is being made, which is octagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this, you can practice for the polygon. Chalo, I'll give you 2 minutes. You just practice for rectangle and polygon. Come on. 2 minutes for rectangle and polygon.
Sir,
Yes, Purva.
sir, is it possible to change the dimensions of any object that we have already made later after
Yes,
making it?
yes. If it is suppose that I want to make a change in this, okay. And if I want to make a change in this, so what I'll do is I'll make a change in this by just clicking it. That I'll tell you little later. थोड़ा सा time दे दो. That I'll tell you little later how to make a change in the particular given time.
Okay, sir.
So can you show the polygon again?
Okay. The polygon के लिए what I have to do is I have to go with the polygon this one. You have to click on this polygon, okay, and then you have to specify the dimension, this number of sides. So number of sides now I'm taking it suppose 6 hexagon I'm taking. And click it here. So you have to specify the center point of the polygon. Specify the center point of this. Now let's go with the circumscribe. So circumscribed is this, and now they're asking that what will be the radius of the circle. So radius of the circle we are talking about. Let's give the radius of the circle. So that's this. We are getting. This is the case what we are going to. Okay, Purva, if your things are being done, please lower your hand. So this way we have to make the hexagon. Sorry, this polygon. So you can just practice it. I'll give you 2 minutes. Practice for rectangle and polygon. Next 1 minute is remaining. You can just practice it, and then once again we can start. Okay, with that, you have practiced for the polygon as well as the rectangle. Now I'll show you the how to move the object from one position to another. Okay, how to move the object from one position to another. For that, there is an option of move command. Okay, the move command plus sign जैसा दिख रहा है, that is a move command. करना कैसे? You have to select the object, left click, drag, left click. You have to select the object, and you have to click on move command. Move command. Now it is asking that if you want to move anything, then you have to specify the base point from where you are moving it. So you have to select any one of the portion of your figure. I'll just select this. Now where you have to move. Okay. What is the second point where you have to move? Suppose from here I want to go 50 centimeter, 100 centimeter away, or 1,000 centimeter away. Or let's take I'm going 30,000 centimeter, 30,000 away. So this is when let's see 30,000 away. So from here it has been reached here. In similar way, suppose that once again I'm showing you move command. This is to be taken move command, and then from here I have to displace it here. I'll displace it here. See, my ortho is on, that, so I'm unable to displace it inclined. So the ortho, if I close it, I can displace it here also. So this is displacement. Is it clear with the move command, everyone? Everyone clear with the move command? Once again repeating, sit left click, drag, left click, go with the move command, and then select. Now it is asking you specify base point. So you have to select any base point, and then you have to take it to whenever you want to, wherever you want to, just click it. That becomes your move command. उसको हमने क्या बोला? Move command. Now, suppose that I want to copy this particular thing multiple times. So what I do is I just left click, select, and then copy. See, this is your copy. ठीक है, copy. ये copy किया. Now it is asking specify the base point. So this is the base point with which I have to copy. I left click here, left click here. ठीक है, then left click here, then left click here, then left click here, left click here, left click here, and so on so forth. So you can copy it multiple times. Now again now I don't want to copy it anymore. Okay, so what I'll do? Can anyone tell me what I'll do? I don't want to copy anymore.
Escape.
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 Yeah, very good. So I'll just press escape so that I should move out of the command. So that is something which is what we are doing is copy. ठीक है, तो कॉपी आपने सीख लिया, आपने मूव सीख लिया. ठीक है, once again I'm repeating, कॉपी कैसे करना है? You have to select left click, drag left click, and then you have to go with the copy command, and then they are asking specify the base point. You'll select the base point, and then you can copy it multiple times. So just moving out of the command, you can just click the escape press. So pressing escape will give you this. Now, the things whatever you have done was something which was copy, and before that what you have done was move. Now what I do is I'll make a mirror. I'll make a mirror of it. Okay, whatever I'm having here, I have to take a mirror of it. So what I'll do is left click, drag, left click. Okay, there is a command set to be mirror. See, there are two triangles being given which are opposite to each other. Then just click on this mirror. Now see, this is very important part what student miss it. Specify first point of mirror line. So you treat that mirror line is here or here. You have to specify because they want to mirror this side or this side. So for that, what you do is an invisible mirror line will be created. Left click and then once again here also I'll put on the ortho and then left click. So see now what they are asking. You want to erase this source object or you don't want to erase this source object? Yes or no? So that is no. So this is the mirror. See, but the mirror line has not been appeared. As I told you, it is just a reference. It is invisible line what we created. So once again repeating for the mirror, how it is done mirror. You have left click, drag it, left click. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to go to the mirror command. Okay. I'm showing you all the shortcuts. Rather than that, also you can type it in the command. Mirror, copy, move, all these things you can type it in the command, and then once again you can get the same thing. I'll just click on mirror, left click, and then they are asking specify the mirror. I'll select here one point and left click here. Now asking erase the source object or no. So no, I got this part. Is it clear with the mirror, everyone? Everyone clear with the mirror? Chalo. Mirror, copy and move. ये तीनों practice करो and then I'll get back to you after 3 minutes. चलो जल्दी. Is it fine now, Abhishek? It was the explanation without anything without anything said. I have just explained each and everything. Abhishek, is it understood or should I explain once again?
Sir, can you explain mirror part once again?
The thing right now I have explained the mirror only once again. चलो देख लो फिर से. Once again, just have a look. What you do is left click, drag the mouse, left click. Now it is you have to click on mirror option. So this mirror icon I have just clicked on, left click. Now it is asking specify first point of mirror line. I'm just specifying the first point of the mirror line and then the second point of the mirror line. Left click, left click. Erase the source object. So no, it is done. I hope Abhishek it is clear now.
Yes, sir.
So 1 minute is done. Everyone just make a practice next 2 minutes and then we'll move further. Chalo, with this, you have completed with your move, copy, and mirror command. Take a move, copy, and mirror. Now I will show you the next part, which is said to be the chamfer. ठीक है उसको बोलते हैं chamfer. 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 Let's understand what it is. Chamfer. First I have made a rectangle. ठीक है एक rectangle मैंने बनाया और मैं chamfer देता हूँ. Now it is asking me chamfer. ठीक है तो I will click on chamfer. Now it is asking select the first line. I select this line first, and now it is asking select the second line. I select the second line. This one. Okay. Now the question when you see there is nothing is happening. Okay. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ यहाँ पर. ठीक है. Why is it so? Let's have it. क्या difference था हमारे पहले में और इसमें? Just have it. What you have to do is first you have to select the chamfer. Now it is asking you have to define the angle. See, it is written undo, polyline, distance, angle, train, method, multiple. Right. So what I'll do is I'll go with an angle. कितने angle पे incline? So what I'll do here is A, enter. Now it is asking you to determine the chamfer length. So I'll just read the chamfer length here. It's taking the end point. Yes. And this one. Specify the chamfer angle. So the chamfer angle I'm specifying it as 30 degree. Now it is asking first line and the second line. See, 30 degree inclination. Okay. Once again repeating, just have a look. Just again वैसा have a look. ऐसे ही एक triangle बना दिया. I'll just select this and go with chamfer. Now it is asking to go with an angle. So ANGLE angle, or simply you can write A as well, angle A. Now it is asking specify the chamfer length. The chamfer length you can specify center, fill the center. Now it is asking what is the chamfer angle. So let's take chamfer angle and giving it as 45. So now it is asking you specify the first line. So this is the first line and this is the second line. So at 45 degree the chamfer has happened. Is it clear, students? Everyone clear? So this is something which is said to be the chamfer. Now what is the next? Next there is said to be as a fillet. एक fillet करके होता है. ठीक है. So fillet. Now what is this fillet? You have a dining table at your place which is not having a sharp edge at the corners. ठीक है ना? So they are having a curvaceous type. That curvaceous is your fillet. It's a fillet. So fillet will go with. Now it is asking select the first, second object. Now we'll go with radius first. We'll have to give the curve ka radius. So R, enter. Okay, R, enter. Now we have to give the radius of the fillet. So radius of the fillet, let's give it. I'm giving it here as in 100. Enter. Now it is asking between the two lines. This. So here it is given as a fillet. Might be very small. See, the fillet is. Okay. And other than this, if I want to give it little much bigger, just have a look once again. I'll go with this fillet. Now they are asking radius. So R, enter. Now they are supposed to give 50,000. Enter. This is the first line. This is the second. See, once again it has happened here. Very small fillet. Understood? So that is the thing what is mentioned here as a fillet. So fillet and chamfer is clear, everyone. Blend curve will not gonna be coming at your place, so not to worry about the blend curve. Okay, so these two things you just practice it and then come once again by 2 minutes. Chalo, practice karo 2 minutes. I'll leave you for this.
Sir, why don't we got means curved part means smooth curve?
Is this one you are talking about?
Yes, sir.
Now actually we are taking a triangle, rectangle little much bigger. Let's take a rectangle smaller, then you'll see the this finer curve. Just have a look. If this I'm giving it as suppose that 100. So let's have it. That was much zoomer one. Much huge size this है ठीक है आप देखो यहाँ पे fillet enter the fillet what we are having here is let's take a 5 enter between the two. Are you getting it? Hello, is it fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Getting it.
please practice for the fillet and chamfer. Come on, I'll give you 2 minutes. Come on. The 1 minute is done, bacha. Go with 1 more minute and then we'll move to the next. I expect from all of you that whatever you are learning, please write it as well as practice it.
So can you please show chamfer again?
Okay, just have a look once again. That, this is the rectangle that we are making. Okay. Suppose that we are making a triangle like this. Okay. And in that I'm going with a chamfer. So chamfer. Now it is asking you that you go with polyline, distance, angle, trim, this. Okay. First thing I'm going with the distance. D. Enter. Now it is asking you first chamfer distance. So first chamfer distance from here. So I'll just select this. And they are asking next chamfer distance. Let's take it. I'm giving it here. Now they are asking you second chamfer distance. So they are giving, let's take I'm giving it here. Now they are asking first line and then second line. Understood? Amit, you can go with anyone. Polygon is something different and rectangle is something different. So you have to practice both the things, rectangle as well as polygon. Should we move further? Anyone has any doubts too? Should we move further? Please show your thumbs up. Very less people I'm getting it here. I seems to be like people are sleeping. Okay. So now left click, drag, delete. So we have deleted. Okay. Now what is the next thing we have to do? Next thing we have to do is suppose that I want to make the offset. What do you mean by offset? Know that I'm making a line here. And now the similar line I want to make it above as well as below. Okay, I want to make it above and below parallel lines. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just select this line I'll go to offset. Okay, this is offset. I'll just click on offset, and now what it is asking is specify offset distance through erase or color. Okay, so specifying the distance. So in that case, I'll specify the distance as in suppose that I'm giving a distance of 10. Enter. They will ask that the specified distance what you are giving should be on the left side or right side. Okay, so rather than that, so in this case, wait a minute. So here we are selecting the line, we are going with the offset, and we are going it through 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 enter. Now it is asking you have to specify the distance now. How much distance you want to take? The distance you want to take it. Let's take it is 50 above. So now you want to take it offset on which side? This particular thing you have to take it left side. This particular thing you have to take it right side. That means above and below. Okay? Above and below. Okay? When you zoom it, you can understand. You can see here that what I was making here about the that 10 mm, it is being made, but it is very small, very small. The length is very small. How come I got to know that it is very small? You can just have a look that this line when I'm making it, see, this line I'm making it, I'm taking it offset. Okay, so it is asking through, so enter. Now it is asking specify through points. So through points, see what is the dimension being mentioned. See what is the dimension which is changing. Just have a look how much it is changing. So that much if you'll give it, then definitely it will show you the offset. Let's have a look how much it is giving. So I'll just give it, see, 85 means 100,000, 10,000 lakh, 10 lakh crore, 85 crores. So 85, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. You give it enter. So it has gone up. See, it has gone up. देखो तो ये ऊपर आ गया ना. It is like this. ऐसे मतलब similar way. You can give it down as well. ये इधर से लेके you can give it down as well. I will show you once again. Wait a minute. The line length is suppose 100. Yes. This is the line what we have made it of 100. This is the line which is of 100. Now what I'll do is I'll just select this line. I'll go with offset. Now it is through. Now it is asking me what is the distance. The distance when I'll take it supposed to end up. See the line you got it here. Similarly here also. So 10 and see you're getting the line. Similarly, suppose that I want to take 2 and okay. Similarly, if I want to take a line here 2 enter. Are you getting it? So this way you have to do the offset. Everyone not. So is it clear with the things now? Everyone, with this it is clear. So
Sir, can you summarize what exactly does it actually moves the line, right?
it doesn't move the line. It is like making a parallel lines. It is making a parallel lines at a specified distance. Offset means what? Offset is from its actual position, it is being deviated little bit. That is the meaning of the offset. No? I hope you understood.
Sir, means parallelly making another line.
Yeah.
Making a line.
Let's take an example. I will show you once again. See, I'll take the rectangle. This is the rectangle. Okay, I want to make an offset of this rectangle. Okay, so now offset of this rectangle I will make it 32. So 3. Enter. Now see what it is asking. We want to give the offset in this way or above. Okay, so in this way, if I want to give it, I'll give it, let's take 2. Enter. I got the another rectangle. Did you got it now? Did you got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Similarly, here also 2 again. See, once again I got it. So in this way, if I want to make it parallel objects, okay, parallel objects, you want to make it this way, I can do the offset. Okay, bacha log. So everyone just practice for the offset, and then once again we'll get back within 2 minutes. Come on, fast, practice it. Okay, with this, you have completed with the offset as well. Now we will understand that if I want to suppose make a hatching line in this, hatching line in the sense we are generally like in our lower class we used to make a shaded portion. ठीक है, shaded portion अगर बनाना है तो कैसे करना है? So see, this is said to be as a hatching line. इसको हम बोलते हैं hatching line. ठीक है, this is your hatching line. Hatching line पे click किया. Now it is asking select the object. ठीक है, तो select the object. You are selecting this object. इधर मैंने click किया. Inner cell. Now the selecting the object, always you have to take it the pattern as an ANSI 31. Okay, ANSI 31 you have to take it. Keep it in mind. Always the pattern what you are taking should be ANSI 31, and then you have to press the enter. Now the question comes, sir, I'm not able to see the hatching. It is completely white color. Okay, so it is actually very close to that square. Let's have a look how it is. I'll double click on it and see they are giving you such type of the annotator. There's a pop-up. एक pop-up मिलता है. ठीक है? In that pop-up, they are asking that what is the scale of it. Okay, what is the scale? Scale means they are asking that what is the difference between the two lines. So tell the difference between the two lines. So let's take the difference between the two lines. 5. Okay. And then now once again enter. So if I see, still it is not that much. So I have to just reduce it. Okay. Enter. Yes, still it is not used. You have to check. In fact, we have to check that whether it is being proper or not. So Wait a minute, I'll just check and I'll get back to you. If I want to increase it. See, so the scale now, the hatching between the two lines has been increasing how much? So it has been increasing 50,000. We'll just reduce this 5,000 and we'll just understand what it is. Still like this one. You have to reduce it. Need to check. So, I'm just yeah. So now we have to check this. We have to reduce this size. Actually, the scale size should be reduced enough so that it can be seen. See, now it is seen. So once again, enter and just enter it. So you can just have a look and press escape. So you can see here the lines, but the lines are still very much hazy kind of. So what I'll do is I'll just put it one. So you can see here the hatchings what we are seeing. See, this is said to be as a hatching. इसको बोलते हैं हम लोग hatching. ठीक है? So hatching is something which is shaded portion. You can see here once again repeating कि क्या किया मैंने. I've taken a rectangle. I've made one rectangle. Now I have to do the hatching in this. So what I'll do is I'll just click here. I'll click on hatching. I'll go with ANSI 31 and then I'll click the, we are talking about pick the internal point. So I'll just click the internal points. Okay. Now the internal point you have to pick it and then you have to press enter. Okay. You have to press enter. Now you have to left click on this. There is a blue color being represented. So here what you do is either here you make a change. Here you make a change in the sense it is taken as 0.5. Okay. So here I'm creating as need to make a change. So need to make a change. That is your 100. So again it is you have to check this. You have to check each and every time. You have to check whether what is the dimension. Why is it so? Because it is just taking the as per the diagram length and all. Okay. So if it is taking as per the diagram length, then you have to be very careful while taking this. So in that case, okay. So in this case, it is the size, which is, let's take it 0.5. Associated, yes, background color, no. It will make the change in similar way what it is there. Let me check here what is happening. See, have a look. This has been okay. So what we are doing basically here, that we are just clicking the line and then once again repeating. Rectangle we have taken. After then we have gone for a hatching. We have taken a hatch. We have taken ANSI. We have taken a click here. Okay. After then press escape. Then we are clicking it once again here, and then we are pressing on set origin point. Okay. We are pressing on set origin point and hatch edit. In that we are just putting here the change, which is your, let's take it 0.5. 0.5 and then we have just made a click. So this is the thing what we are having a change. So if you want to increase it, you can increase it by clicking here and simply you can make a change here. Let's take it 2. So this will be, I hope it is clear to you all about the hatching as well. Everyone? So that was something what you were talking about, the hatching the clear. Okay. Now, what is the next? Suppose that you want to write something. Okay, you want to write something. Suppose that you want to write your name here, you want to write your college name here. So in the sheet, what you will be making, you are supposed to put down your name, roll number, and so on, so forth things. So for that, what you have to do is you have to go with the text, and then in that is multi-line text. You have to click left click, and then you have to show the box in which you will be writing the things. Left click. Now, in that, you'll be getting the points. So here in this way, you can write it, and then you can press the enter. If you don't want to write anything else, like suppose that if you don't want to write your roll number, or if you want to write your roll number, just take anything, any roll number, and then just outside the box, you have to click it. It is done. Now suppose that if I want to make a change in the height of it, so I'll just double click it. बराबर से सुना, इसको double click करना है, double left click, and then I have to select this complete things, and then here just below the annotative power, just below the annotative power, you just what you'll do is you'll just select the height of the object. There's a text. Let's take it is 20. Enter, and then outside you have to make it click. Is it clear, bacho? Once again repeating how to write the text. How to write the text, just have a look. You have to click on the text, multi-line text, and then you have to left click, and you have to create a box in which you will be writing. Left click. Okay. In this you will write something. Okay. And after then you just click outside. Now, what you see here that whatever you have written is not visible. So you'll just double clicking it on this. You will select this complete, and then you'll make a change in the height. Let's take it as 50. Enter. And then you have to outside, you have to click. That will complete your this typing. So is it clear with the text, everyone? Everyone text clear है? चलो hatching और text का practice करो. I'll give you 2 minutes. Come on, do it fast. So with this, I hope you are clear with all the things, whatever I have shown you right now till here. If yes, show your thumb. Otherwise, ask your doubt if you have any.
Sir, after typing the text and then pressing enter, what to do?
Once again, just listen. Text. After then clicking text, we are beginning with multi-line text. Left click, left click. We are typing the text, and then you have to press left click outside the box. Outside ये जो table है, ये जो box you have made, don't click in that. You click it outside. Left click. Jay, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
After then, if you want to increase the font size of it, you double click on this. Once again, the dialog box going to be open. You select that complete, and then just below the annotative, you increase the size. Increasing the size depends on you what you have to take. Enter, and then once again out click.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, lower your hand. Mute your screen. Yeah, I may go on with the question.
Sir, how did you change the size in hatching? Sir, you are on mute.
Once again, I'll show you. See, I've made a rectangle. I've taken a hatching. I've just clicked in this. Okay. Everything clear?
Okay.
Escape. Okay. हो गया इधर तक?
हाँ.
After then, you have to click in this and then select the set origin. Okay. You select the set origin and then you select this. You have just to enter. Okay. Escape. Is it clear, Amay?
Yes, sir, clear.
हाँ, चलो. Yeah, Purva, बोलो.
Sir, after typing in the text in the box and clicking outside the box, I can't see the text.
That is why. So what you do is you reach to the text and just double click on it. See, suppose that I am not able to see this text. So what I'll do is I'll double click on this. Once again, this box will get open. I'll just select this all and then I'll increase the size. 20, enter. And then outside I'll just click it. Is it fine, Purva?
Yes, sir.
Please, everyone, if it is done, then we'll move further. I'll give you 1 more minute to just clarify the things, whatever you asked it right now, and then we can start with the next part, what it is required. Okay, with this, we'll just move further. Now we'll come to the dimensions. Okay, we'll come to the dimensions. What is the dimension? Suppose that this is the figure being given. I want to take the dimension of it. So for that, what I'll do is I'll take a linear dimension and I'll just click it here. And then I'll click it here. And then left click. The dimension, what I'm getting it is so small that I'm not able to read it as well. It is very small. So for that, what I have to do is I have to go to the dimension settings. Okay, I have to go to the dimension settings. Wait a minute, I'll just check. So for a time being, what we'll do is we'll just understand first and then how to give the dimension, and then I'll tell you how to increase the size of it. ठीक है, आपको increase कैसे करना है size वो मैं बताता हूँ. ठीक है. So what you do, हाँ यहाँ से आ जाएगा वैसे, but ठीक है, no issues. So for a time being, ये ऐसे dimension. Suppose that I have one more line which is in this way. ऐसे line है. ठीक है, like this. ठीक है, एक ऐसा लाइन है. And if I want to give the dimension of this, so just have a look with the difference. Linear मैंने लिया, this I have taken, and this I have taken. I am getting the dimension once again in this way. But the moment I take it align, what I'll be getting the dimension, just have a look. ऐसे, ऐसे और ऐसे. See the difference between the align and the linear. So that is what I'm trying to explain. Okay? Linear and align. So in align, if the line is inclined, it will take the inclined dimension. If the linear, it will always be taking the straight, whether the line is inclined or the line is tilted. So in both the cases, in that way. Okay. Next is arc length or angular and radius. So for that, what I have to do is I have to just go with the circle in this way, and then I'll go with the radius. So radius, for radius, I'll just click on this, and then I'll be getting a this radius this way. ठीक है, मुझे radius मिल गया. But at the same time, if I want to go with a diameter, then what I'll do is I'll just click on this, and then I'll be getting a dimension for the diameter. ये diameter के लिए मिल गया. At the same time, if I want to make it with the help of a leader, the leader line से लेना. So like this, you can take the dimension, or you can simply write it. What is this denotes basically. You can go with, like, if it is to be denoted as a circle, I'll just type it circle, and then outside I'll click it. I'll get a circle written there. With that, you can go with the writing work. Okay. How to increase the size, that I'll tell you. Okay, so dimension, is it clear everyone? So just practice for all the type of a dimension. At the same time, practice all the kind of align and the leader, remove the leader and all, so that we can just move further and we can discuss all these things as well. So just practice it everyone for the dimension. I'll give you next 1 minute. So I hope it is done, everyone. Anyone has any issue with any of the things? Please ask. Go on, Anushka.
So can you explain the aligned one again?
This is the difference, Anushka. You can see here as well that if I'm taking the aligned, and if I'm trying to give the dimension for this, so the dimension I'll be getting will be inclined. But at the same time, if I'm taking a dimension in the form of linear for this, what I'll be getting it, I'll be getting in this. So do you feel this distance is similar to this distance, Anushka?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Excellent. No, 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 no.
No.
Both the distance.
अरे अनुष्का, थोड़ा सा तो दिमाग लगाओ. मुझे पता था you will be deciding on my reactions. So inclined line is same to be like a hypotenuse.
हाँ समझा.
ये ट्राइंगल में ये हाइपोटेनियस है ना,
हाँ हाँ.
तो हाइपोटेनियस इज बिगर और द अदर साइड, वन साइड एंड अदर साइड,
Hypotenuse.
तो फिर तो दिस विल बी बिगर ना, ये देखो ये साइज बिगर होगा, कितना है देखो 832, 832 3, ठीक है। अब ये देखो ये कितना है देखो
789. हाँ.
बराबर है ना। सो तो दिमाग लगाओ भाई, क्या करोगे। So that is something what we are trying to understand. Okay, this is the apparent length, na bacha. This is apparent length, and this is the true length of it. So that is what we are trying to say. Now it is clear, Anushka, with the things.
Yes sir.
Okay, chalo. So we'll move further. Rest, anyone has any doubt, please they can ask.
Sir, we can arrange or adjust the dimensions of already put in means shapes or lines, or first we have to means put any shape and then we will get to display the dimension.
Okay, like what I'm trying to understand with your question is, you are saying that right now the dimension of this circle is sorry, the dimension of this circle is having a radius of 468.55, barabar? And
Yes, sir.
you need that, suppose that it should be 968.55, right?
Yes.
So can I change it directly from here? Is it like that? What you
Yes.
are asking is the same thing?
Yes, sir.
No,
Similar one. Yes.
no, you can't do it. Why you can't do it? Because here this is something which comes under the little higher version, okay, where you simply change the dimension and the whole object will get going to be changed. Okay, so here it is not like that. Here if you want to, like, if you change this and if you expect that your circle should be having a lower diameter or higher diameter, that's not going to be happening. Is it clear?
This option is just for means entering the dimension, right? In a particular way.
Yes, correct. You can apply. Anyone has any doubt other than this? Anyone? Yes, anyone has any doubt other than this? Okay, chalo, so next example. So this all you have to see. Now next is your, we need a different types of lines. You might have studied in your this EGD lecture or practical, or later on you'll just study. Okay, so we have to make a different types of lines. Suppose that I'm making this line like this way. एक मैं line बना दिया. Okay, now I want to make this line in a different way. क्या different way? Just have a. I'll just click on here and I'll go here other. Okay, once again repeating. Property में I'll just click on this by layer and just I'll go other. In this I'll just click on load, and then if I want to go with the center line, I'll just click on center line. Okay, I'll click on center line. Okay, now see center line is appearing here. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to select this line and then go to by layer and then select the center line. Okay, and then press escape. Now you can see here that the line is converted into center line. Did you understood? Everyone?
Sir, can you repeat?
Once again, I'm making a line. This. Now it is see, it is already a line. So मैं एक दूसरा line लेता हूँ. This is a line being made. ठीक है, press escape. Now I'll go with by layer, and suppose that this portion is not here right now. I'll go to other. I'll load it. I'll click on center 2x. Sorry, center 5x. ठीक है, इस पे क्लियर क्लिक किया तो वो और ओके किया तो वो उधर आ जाएगा. See, I'll just click on it. Okay, it is already being there. That's why it is asking, putting this pop-up. Okay, so it is already there. Now what you do is you select this line. You select this line, and then you select this, and then press escape. This line even becomes a center line. Now it is clear. Everyone. But When I'm seeing in this way, I'm not able to see that this is a center line or a common normal line. So what I'll do is I'll just click on it and I'll just click it here. Here, like this, double click, I'll do it. In this, I'll get the line type, which is your, we are talking about the layers. हाँ ये देखो इधर. So अभी मुझे उसका लेंथ बढ़ाना है. So what I'll do is I'll just go with the line type. The line type में I'll increase the length so that it is 20. ठीक है, दिखा डिफरेंस दिखा बच्चों? Did you got the difference, everyone? Did you got the difference, everyone?
Sir, can you show it again?
हाँ देखो अभी ये दिख रहा है क्या सेंटर लाइन? Is it seems to be like a center line? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is it seems to be like a center line?
No, sir.
No. So I'll just click it here. I'll just go with the property and then in the line type, what I'll do is I'll make a change in the dimension. 20. Enter. Cross. Escape. Can I make the change? Yes, everyone. Can I make the
Yes, sir.
change? Okay. So in similar way, what I expect is like this line is there. You want to convert it into hidden line. ठीक है, अब इसको convert किस में करना है? Hidden line. तो देखते हैं कैसे होता है. Layer में जाओ, other करो, load, and then hidden. Where is hidden? Hidden. See, hidden is here. So I'll just click on hidden 5x. Okay. Okay. I'll just click on the line and then I'll click it on hidden. Okay, and then press escape. This is not seems to be hidden line, but when you see zoom in, you'll be getting the hidden line. So what I'll do is I'll just select this. I'll go to property ka ye arrow. This arrow I'll go with, and here I'll make a change in the line type. So line type, let's say I'm taking 20. Enter. So what I'm getting it here is escape. I'm getting a line as in a hidden line, but still it is not up to that mark. What I'll do is I'll increase the size. I'll increase this as 30 or a little more increase. I can give it this way. Escape. So am I getting the hidden line? Everyone, can I get the hidden line? Yeah, good. So when once you are understanding, then only you just put a thumbs up. Otherwise, no. Okay, you ask it, not a problem. But see to it that you should just focus here, and whatever the things are being taught, you just note it down. The things, whatever the things are there, note it down. So in similar way, hidden line is there. Sorry, hidden line is there. Center line is there. Like this, you can explore little more different types of lines by putting a load. ठीक है? Different types of lines are there. आप वही practice कर सकते हो with just by the same procedure what we have done. Now suppose that I want to make a change in the color of this line. I want to make a change in the color of this line. I'll select this line and I'll go to by layer. Okay, I'll select the color. Escape. Escape. See, the color of the line has been changed. Okay. Similarly, if I want to make a change in the color of this line, I'll select this. I'll go to by layer. I'll go to by layer and then I'll make a change in the color. So I'm making the change in the color. Did you understood how to make a change in the color? Everyone, suppose that I want to make a change in the color of this. So this is the change in the color. So this way you can make a change in the color. Did you understood, everyone? Okay. In similar way, you can change the thickness of the lines as well. Okay. In similar way, select the line and change the thickness of the line. That is also being applicable. Is it clear, students, everyone? Any issue you have it? Okay. Okay. So with this, we'll just stop it here because all the properties I've considered, and the remaining part, whatever is there, you just explore it little more. If you find any difficulty, let me know, so that next time when we are coming, we'll be just starting with the drawing of the object. ठीक है, views हम draw करना शुरू करेंगे. Getting it? So all the basic things I've just explained you. So just practice it little more so that the things can be understood to you little better, and explore as much as possible shortcuts. Explore it. As you people are from computers, you can explore little more because you are very friendly to the computers, so you can just explore it little more so that the things can be easy for you to draw the things little faster. Okay. Okay, so yeah, sure, definitely you'll be getting the recordings, and with this, I'll just stop the share. And I'll stop the recording as well.